All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. My name is Heather Warren, and I'm running for Culver City Council. And a main platform of my campaign is checking in with our small businesses and seeing what the city can do to help them survive, especially after COVID. And today I'm joined by Debbie and JT Moye. And good morning, you guys.
Good morning,
Culver City.
How are you guys this morning?
Oh, we're great.
We're good.
Thank you for having us. We're excited.
My pleasure. So, you guys tell us a little bit about your business.
EC Kids stands for Everything Counts for Kids. And we started in 2015 officially, in Culver City area here. Both of us had other businesses at the time, so we were doing it both on the side. And we just want to be able to teach kids good fitness and nutrition habits that they can use for life. And no matter what their abilities are, we know that everyone can have their best day ever working with EC Kids, doing anything physical, from gymnastics to dance to movement therapy. And we just know that we love what we do, and the kids are very, very happy.
Yep. Best day ever.
Best day ever is our motto.
That's great. That's great. So what brought you guys to start this business in Culver City?
Well, we live in Culver City.
We live in Culver City.
And we love it. We love being here. I've been here for about 15 years. And we felt that we've seen a lot of the businesses around that worked with kids, and we felt that we can do a really good job at making something dynamic, exciting, and entertaining, as well as educational for fitness and nutrition.
Because we found that kids learn when they're having fun, just like everybody else. And one of our big things is also inclusion. So all of our kids are, whatever ability together, and they learn from each other.
Yes, everybody stays together, so yeah. Nobody's excluded.
Yeah,
that's great. I think JT, you mentioned before you guys work with some of the schools as well.
Yes, before COVID closed down the schools, you could find us at the Farragut Elementary School. We taught Mighty Acrobats class, which is super fun, on Mondays and Friday afternoons after school. The Enrichment Spotlight Enrichment Program, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's a good program.
It's a great program run by I Chang there. And we also are at the Willows.
Due to start at the Willows with this fit.
And Crossroads is also one of our big clients in Santa Monica.
Wow, you guys are busy. But that's great. The kids definitely need some kind of outlet. Have you guys been able to do much since COVID, or how are you guys getting by with your business during this time?
Well, we were fortunate we have great families, great parents, and we actually did do some summer camp with a family that quarantined together. So all the kids have been together. So we did that for 9 weeks. And we've been doing private lessons in small groups of kids that have been together at the park. So yeah, we've still been blessed to be able to continue on a smaller scale, but to be able to continue for the kids of what we do.
Yeah, it's a little more work because we have to carry all of our equipment and do set up an outdoor setup, but it's totally worth it because parents have been calling us all summer saying that the kids need to move, the kids need what we do, and we miss them as well. So
yeah, them.
We're back up again right now.
Now, what kind of help did you guys have at the start of COVID? Was the city very active? Did they say anything to you, or how did that work?
We were very active in trying to stay in touch with the city. The city and the Chamber of Commerce has been very helpful. We've been members there for over a year now, and the community is amazing at the chamber. So we're just excited that we've had the connections, the communication with the Emergency Recovery Task Force. We have a really big input in trying to get the fitness industries the accommodations that the restaurant industries have received since August started. So everybody's doing their best to make it happen. It's you know, it took a while to get started, but now the fitness industries were really shaken at the beginning, but things are starting to get rolling with the permits and everything for spots, outdoor spaces in parks in Culver City.
Do you think that there's any way that the city could help make those permits more readily available or easier for you guys? Was the process difficult? I've heard from a lot of other people that they've had a really hard time with this.
Yeah.
It was a process, and we were really communicating with everyone in the city council, and just to see if it can get through a little quicker. Then it was a lot of red tape, but you know, it's, I guess, I don't know how to compare it to a lot of other cities, but you know, it would be great to have you know, just be in communication with the businesses a little bit more one-on-one, so that people feel like they're not desperate and trying to steal spaces illegally or anything out there. But so it's getting there.
Do you have plans and ideas on how to expedite the process in your?
So, yeah, one of the things that I keep saying is that I feel like the city kind of dropped the ball at the start of COVID for so many different businesses in so many different sectors. I've talked to restaurants, I've talked to retail, I've talked to salons, and now I'm talking to you guys about fitness centers. And everyone has a little bit, you know, it's a little bit different for everyone. But I definitely think that had the city, you know, sat down and brought this to the forefront and handled the business aspect of this at every council meeting, this would have been a lot easier and a lot better for a lot of people. I think that if just, you know, reached out to you guys like I'm doing and sat down, or, you know, I know Jorn does his Mayor Monday talks, which is wonderful. I definitely wanted to see more action on the businesses during council meetings. It's one thing that I felt has definitely been left off. They've done a great job with the restaurants. They've done a great job with downtown, but there was a lot of people left out in that. So my plan is just to keep reaching out. You know, I keep saying the city works for you. You don't work for the city. It shouldn't be you guys coming to us telling us what you need. There should have been some kind of how can we help and gone from there. So that's really what I'm hoping to do.
Well, that's awesome. That's exactly, I think, what would be extremely helpful at this time.
Yeah, and just letting people know.
Job, you know, but it should have been a team up between the city and the chamber. That would have been super helpful.
Yeah, the chamber's been great. We've been on some of those meetings with the mayor on Fridays. The mayor meeting with the mayors on Fridays, and then so we try to get as many places as we can just to let people know that we're here. We are okay right now, but we just wanted to make sure we didn't get to a point where we're desperate and lost in a city that we love. We love being here.
Yeah, I know a lot of businesses felt that way. I know a lot of people have actually joined the chamber right now because of their extreme ability to let them know what's going on, what's happening, what you're allowed to do. I talked to a few people who said they waited weeks for a call back from the city, and they called the chamber. Within 24 hours, they had an answer to their question. So,
yeah, the chamber has been great.
Chamber's amazing. I mean, the city has been really overloaded. I did focus a lot on downtown areas and businesses, and then businesses that go a little bit more away from downtown are probably felt a little bit more lost. So it's a lot to get to, and I think it was tough for every city and every state around the whole country, so in the world. So this is an unprecedented situation, but I just want to be able to communicate with the people that do have the power so that they know who is hurting and when and where, so we can take action.
That's so valuable, you know. I mean, especially right now, it's just as simple as a phone call. Hey, what do you need? You know, how can we help? You know, that kind of contact was really pivotal in the beginning, and even now, still checking in. Hey, how's it going? What can we do better? And that's the whole goal of these conversations, is to, you know, highlight and let people know about your business, but also to figure out how, you know, we as the city and me as a candidate going into city council can help your business, even after all of this has gone away. You know, so this doesn't happen again. If this hopefully never happens again, but any type of, you know, incident where we know what we need to do and make this simpler. So.
Yeah, I think that simple question of what, how can we help, or how are you doing, it goes a long way, because then we can express to you what our clients are asking of us. They're saying what they need for their children and what their children's needs and their family needs are, and that can only be passed along to you guys through us, through our business, the business owners.
Right. So we've got some people saying hello. So good morning, Maria and Candance and Marta and Rafia and Tasha. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We do have a couple of questions. So I'm going to put the first one on this.
Oh, great.
Marta says, what kinds of activities and precautions are implemented with kids of special needs?
Oh, great idea. Great question, Marta. Well, we work with all abilities. So when we include everyone, we find that it works for both communities, because everybody's looking to everyone for guidance and help and how to do what to do. So it's really supportive environment. So the kids that may be a little stronger are demonstrating, and then the, you know, kids that are just exploring are teaching other kids to just not be pigeonholed into doing things one way. So it's really the use of your full potential. And that's the way, when we feel that we're working with all the communities, that it works the best. And it's fun, it's entertaining, and
Definitely entertaining.
It's definitely entertaining, and but because everybody's cheering everybody on, you can do it. You can do it. And when you hear that chant at EC Kids, it's just powerful, and it just gives us hope on another level when we're dealing with our business and when we're not there with the kids. So we are always able to accommodate any ability. So no matter what level you start at, we challenge you from that level, and we go from there. So nobody's the same, everybody's different, but everybody's included.
That's wonderful, you guys. All right, the next question is from Rafia. What can the city do to help all small businesses and work together with the chamber and city and businesses? So I think that's, well, let's both address it. So what do you guys think the city can do? How can we help the small businesses?
I think communicate, just being open. The mayor's been available on Friday meetings, and then there's a Chamber of Commerce has meetings on, I think, Monday afternoons, 1:30. So just being available and having a place where we can go, since we can't physically get together, and go over there, knock on doors and say, hey, we're here, we need help. So just being available to the public and the business owners, so that we can have access to being able to express ourselves and our concerns.
That's really great. Yeah, I definitely think communication is key. I have said over and over and over, at the start of this, if I was on council at that time, my first call would have been the chamber. They're the boots on the ground. They're in contact with everyone. And if we had just meshed and come together, I feel like the response to this could have been so much better and more fine-tuned than trying to piece it together and figure out what's going on piece by piece. This could have been a lot more of a streamlined process. So that's definitely a way that I think that the city definitely needs to work with the chamber. They're an asset. And
Yeah, there's
they are definitely
an asset.
Yeah.
Colin is amazing over there, and there's lots of pieces in the city. So they're reaching out, I think, to people. So just people have to know that they're there, and people that know who to go to on their council, city council. So the more you're getting out there, like you're doing today, the more people know, who to reach out to and say, "Hey, I need help."
Yeah, it's so important.
Chamber of Commerce is awesome.
Okay, so we have another question from Can Dance. Good morning, Can Dance. What are your current needs that can make an impact on your business?
What are our current needs?
Yeah.
Well, having space and time, because having space, a place to go throughout the day that's not completely open to sun exposure. Having this place that we can go that's a regular spot that people know that we're going to be every day instead of going to 5 different parks throughout the city. We have to find space, and just letting people know that we are here. We're in a unique position that we were renting a space until January, and then COVID happened, and so now it's like nobody has an indoor workout space. But we're in the midst of developing a brand new space at the old Culver City Ice Arena, and hopefully we get that. And we just need to let people know that we are in the process of doing that, so that we can get more support from the community. And
we're moving forward.
We're moving
forward, and we're here. You're gonna show me. So there's our vision, our dream
for the community. This would be this is also a Culver City architect, Anthony Poon.
Yep.
And so this would be in the
like ninja area.
Ninja warriors, acrobatic air floors, dance studio. Underground, there's a kitchen in that room underground. So we teach nutrition education, all kinds of fun things that the community would love, but they need to know that it's happening so they can support us.
Absolutely. That's a wonderful design. That looks like so much fun. I have a 6-year-old niece, and I could totally see her just going nuts in there. So,
we can see everyone going nuts in there, and so it's for the whole family. I mean, adults could be there for family night time in the evening, and kids throughout the day. The kids come during our school days. Their school day, they bus them into our facilities. So sometimes we go to the school, sometimes the schools come to us.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's so cool.
But right now, I think just being able to get into the Culver City parks a little bit easier is what we're, at this very moment.
Yeah, we like the Culver City. We love our home because it's close by, and it's we see our kids that walk by when we are out there, and they're waving to us that were in our classes at Farragut and other schools. So it's a community. So it's stuff that we would love to be at. We would love to be there.
Yeah, I think a lot of businesses right now have been very thankful for Culver City, the community. We're generally very supportive of our businesses. So,
yes,
wonderful that you guys have been able to do that. I agree, making it easier to get you guys into the parks. The sun exposure, I feel that one. I was always the kid, my parents used to say, I shade hop. Where's the shade? Me. And I know, especially with all of the elements with the fires and all of that, that couldn't have been easy for you guys right now. So I really appreciate it. Hopefully get that started and develop it.
Yeah,
I hope so too. We're moving forward. So we don't want we just want to be a service up to the community. And it's a great community to be a part of.
Okay, we have another comment here from Maria. Good morning, Maria. I'm really concerned about kids who have been staying at home and not going to school. What do you recommend to parents who want to help their kids?
Well, we've had that question a lot every day of the week. And so some parents, everybody's different. Some parents are finding things online, which we provided 30 days of Facebook Live tools and tips to have your best day ever. So we were on live every day, Monday through Friday, and providing fun dances, gymnastics, crafts, cooking was very popular. We made sushi, we made cauliflower pizza, and we encouraged the whole family to do it. But some parents needed the time away, so they could just put them in front of the computer, and we took over, and they just joined us. So if the parents needed a little time, that was one way to do it. If the parents wanted to join us and see what they did at EC Kids normally when their parents are not there, it was a great opportunity for them to see what we do with their kids. So that's one thing. And then other things, it has to be basically getting outside. There's no fitness businesses open indoors. So a lot of people are hiking. A lot of people are taking just neighborhood walks around their community, going to the beach. We're doing classes outside. So if they're interested in, starting a class with us for safety, COVID safety, we don't have classes open to the public, but we're encouraging people to get their own pods together and say 4 or 5 people together, and we'll start a class for them and with people that they know and feel secure with, that they've been doing social distancing with. So we take their temperature, we wash down the mats, we do everything that we would do if we had a business when we're there. So, and I would encourage you to connect with us and set up a group, because we're doing some fun classes with the kids, and every time we do a class, it doubles into another class, and we get somebody asking, well, hey, what is that? What is that? So we're excited.
Yeah,
that's great. Let's go to the next question. It's from Candance again. Heather, what should the city start doing next week to impact small businesses going into the holiday season? Candance, it's a really good question. I definitely think reaching out, I would love to see us have some kind of almost like a map of businesses that are open for small shopping, shop local list kind of thing. I've said it over and over and over. I'd love them to utilize we all get, the COVID updates and everything like that. Well, what if at the bottom of the update had, hey, this business is open, or hey, this week, this business has gone, outdoor dining or has this promotion going on. Like for your business, for example, for those of you who don't know, Candance owns All That and More Boutique. And,
we know it. We love it.
And, what if they put in there that you're open and you're offering this promotion and for people to go and see you? I think that's a tool that's underutilized right now. Is just a lot of people don't know which businesses are even open.
True. Yeah.
I think something as simple as that, like here's a map of places that are open and here's how you can help your local businesses. I mean, that would be such a huge impact on so many different businesses.
That's a great idea, Heather.
That's a great idea, because I know so many times JT and I get in the car and we're like, okay, is this place open? We're constantly having to call, and it would be nice to have something like that to refer to and to be able to support the businesses in here in Culver City that we love.
And the city does have permits for outdoor spaces, and there's about 7 or 8 different parks around the city, but we have no idea where the businesses are. So if we had a map like that said outdoor fitness businesses are here at Carlson Park, or here at Lindbergh Park, or here at the Memorial Park, that will be great. So then businesses will also know when and where they can sign up for permits for other spaces when they're not there, when the other businesses are not there. So that'll be a great idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah, and I think that's, again, it goes back to the city working with the chamber. I'm sure the chamber has a wonderful idea of who's open and who could be added to that list. And if we partnered with the chamber, even, we could make it maybe interactive for the website,
that'd be great. Yeah.
And this is where you can go. Just something simple like that, I feel like has been very overlooked. So I would love to see something like that next week for every business around town. I think it would be
that would be great.
Yeah.
Good
Yes,
idea.
great question, Candace.
And good answer, Heather.
Well, thank you. So Marta says, hooray, it's good to know that you guys offer accessibility to all kids.
That is a big hooray because it's a real burden sometimes on the parents to try to, they can't just do anything inside. Sometimes you just have to get out. Sometimes you have to have a structured program. And so it's nice to know that they are supported, parents are supported, and being able to have somewhere for them to go. So we're here for you.
Yep.
All right, Marta has another question for you guys. Is there access and activities for wheelchairs and rolling walkers?
We've always worked with wheelchairs and walkers with kids that of all abilities. We've even had one of our clients with spina bifida that started with me when she was 5, and she ended up at 18 being a coach at our camp, so in a wheelchair the whole time. So we are definitely accommodating, and we encourage whoever to come out and show us their unlimited abilities. So we were happy to have anybody in wheelchairs or walkers.
I think that's really wonderful. I'm sure there's a lot of parents that are watching this that have kids of all varying abilities, and it's so nice to know that there's a place that everyone can go and feel welcomed and do it to the best of their abilities. And I think that's really unique, and I really commend you guys for being able to do that. That's so wonderful.
Well, you can't get it everywhere, and so we just want to make sure that it make one another possibility for parents to go to for their kids.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, Rafia's got another question. Are most of your kids from Culver City, or do they come from neighboring cities?
Oh, well, our kids are from Culver City, Santa Monica. They come as far as Manhattan Beach. But a good majority of the schools that we work with are in Culver City. And but kids come from all over because of our programming. So we don't turn anybody away.
We have schools on the west side,
Yeah,
in Kenter, and Crossroads, and a lot of different schools all over. We work with the Friendship Foundation at Pacific School in Manhattan Beach. So we get around, and they're coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. You guys help everyone from everywhere, and that's so cool. So if you're watching and you're not from here, now you know. It's not just for Culver City kids.
Kids are the future. We gotta help.
Yes.
That's right. Everything counts.
Everything counts for kids.
Yes. So Candace says, wow, that must have been awesome. 30 days with ECF. Is it still on your Facebook page?
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, it is. You can find it there. You can find some we edited and put on YouTube. So you can find us on Instagram. But the Facebook Lives should be still up. Just go to our EC Kids Facebook page, EC Kids Fitness and Nutrition, and just type in day 1, day 2, day 30 for tools and tips to have your best day ever.
They're really entertaining for kids and adults. They're hilarious.
So fun. We have dogs in it. We have all kinds of craft dancing, silly dancing days, reading stories, reading Grover books. A long time ago, I played Grover on Sesame Street live national tour. So that's one of our favorite characters for our kids. So we read the stories, the monster at the end of this book, and other fun stories. It really is fitness meets entertainment.
Almost like little mini camps. It's all the little things that we would do with our kids in camp in one day.
Yeah. So we offered that every day. It was hard for parents. We knew that. So we just wanted to make sure that we let them know that we're still here and that we're here for you. So it gave them an opportunity to give us their kids for 30 minutes if they want, or join us for 30 minutes. So it was fun.
That's wonderful. For those of you that are watching right now, I will link to their Facebook page in the description after this live ends, so you guys can go there and get all of that wonderful information. And I'm sure it's going to be super entertaining. So that's so exciting,
It's
you guys.
hilarious.
It's really funny.
Awesome. I love to laugh, so I am all about it.
Yeah.
Candace has another question. ECF, have you collaborated with other small businesses during this time? If so, which ones and how? If not, which ones would be a great collaboration for your business?
Well, we have become friends with Pure Smile. Pure Smile. They have a business right next to the Culver City Ice Arena, and but we haven't officially done any collaborations with anyone because we've been really just a combination of trying to get our classes mobile, which a 1 hour or 45-minute class turns into a 2 hour and 15-minute class with getting equipment, setting it up, tearing it down, cleaning it, everything, and then putting it back in the truck and then driving back home. That's a 45-minute class. So there's a lot of time taken up physically for setup. And then there's time where we're trying to get funding for that building. So we are having a business side on the computer half of the day, and then half of the day we're out physically teaching the class. So we're trying to get support. And we have a great team with the Culver City, Anthony Poon, the Culver City architect, and Kirk Lazarus, who is another local contractor for building, and lots of fun things elements going to go in the building. So the collaborations right now is actually to make the business happen at the Culver City Ice Arena. If we can get that. So it's been an uphill climb from the beginning, but we definitely don't stop.
I think that's such a wonderful space and a wonderful, a lot of us are really sad to see the Ice Arena go. It's one of those, things. Being a kid in Culver City, you loved going there for free skate, for anything really, birthday parties. My youngest brother broke his leg there at somebody's birthday party.
Sorry to hear that, but I'm sure it's a memory.
It's a memory. There's all different types of memories within that building, and I think you guys taking that and making it a new place for kids that's a little bit different is so special and so unique, and really honors the overall sentiment of that building. So I can't imagine a better place for the kids to go than there. That's really special.
Well, we're hoping that we can make that happen. We're trying to really get that to be the one of the issues right now is just that the COVID language in the leases, and people are a little nervous about doing that. So it's like, yes, everything was going on, but now it's a kind of like, maybe we should consider a discount clothing store instead of you guys, because they can be open as an essential business. And we're like, no, wait, hold on. So we are fighting. We are looking forward to making this happen for the community. The community is very excited about it. And so
is there anything that the community can do to help you guys? I mean, if we all wrote letters to somebody, or how can we help you get this spot?
Writing to the city would be great. Whether it's the planning commission or the city council or the mayor, just letting people know that how much they would value our business being in there as opposed to a discount clothing store. So it's still a possibility, but they're opening up to the possibility of, hey, we don't want to deal with a COVID closure and you guys, are stuck. So everybody's going through it around the country. We're not that unique, but it's just so important to our community that I think it's worth fighting for.
Very good. And then we have another question from Candace. She says, my heart goes out to single parents, men and women who are essential workers trying to support kids at this time. ECF, have you been able to target or reach this group?
Well, we have hired a lawyer in Culver City that's to help us see if we can become one of those essential businesses for the community. That's a long road as far as to getting to that happen, because
safety measures
it's
for the
just
kids
a lot of things that to become an essential business. So, but through that, we're finding that there are people. I mean, we would like to be a place where those essential businesses could bring their kids during the day. And that's one of our goals, that we can be a part of a community where they can go, where am I going to bring my kids if the schools are not open? And because our heart goes out to those parents as well. So if we could be essential business, that's one of the routes that we are taking to try to see if we can get into the building that way. So then they won't have to worry about a closure for us if we're an essential business, but that's a lot of work. And but we're seeing if we can do it, then people will, it'll work both ways. We won't have to shut down, and parents would be able to, essential parents, workers would be able to bring them to a place that they feel comfortable and safe in the community.
That's great. That's really great. Maria is asking, tell us about your background in the children's, I think she meant entertainment.
I like that word, because that's us for sure.
Well, we both have backgrounds working with kids most of all of our lives. And I've done in the past Girl Scouts for my daughter's entire years of, she's 36 now, having her first baby. Yay, baby girl. But so like 12 years, and it was an unusual group of 45 kids. I had all of the girls in my care, from daisies all the way up to cadets. And I did all abilities in that group as well. So I had the entire school, all the girls that I cared for and ran the meetings for. And I think some of that, I loved it. I loved the way it worked together. The younger ones helped the older kids. All abilities helped each other. And I think that's part of the reason I love that what we do now so much, and how we incorporated, the inclusion into EC Kids. So I've done that and worked with kids all my entire life. And JT has as well with.
Yeah, I started teaching gymnastics when I was 14, and did it till I started getting professional jobs on Broadway as a dragon acrobat and things in movies and TV. But always taught gymnastics. I managed the gym, 30,000 square feet here in LA for over 20 years. The combination of the gymnastics and the entertainment comes easy. One of the ways we teach and have kids retain the information is to write songs. So we write our own songs. We record them in the professional studio, and we have CDs out. So we have them sing the songs. They learn the information and retain the information from the songs and the dances. So it's amazing fun that parents even pop the songs in when they're having a bad day without the kids in the car. And
that's a true story.
That's a true story. And even Colin's kid said, Colin at the chamber said, those kids love those songs. I don't know, they can't stop singing it. So that's one of the ways we get the kids to combine the education and the entertainment. And it's always fun.
Always fun. Always hands-on. It's always fun.
Hands-on, fully engaged, and energized, all of our coaches.
Yeah, love it. I love it. That's something very unique. And it's true, kids do learn from songs. I can't tell you how many random times I've heard my niece singing random songs. Like, where did you learn that? And it does. True. It just helps them click. And that's really unique, you guys. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a great educational tool, and very fortunate to work with Jim Henson Company. And so that was something that we just carried over and use it.
Yeah. For the fitness and nutrition.
Fitness and nutrition.
That's wonderful. So Candace is asking, at some point, would you, I think she meant to say, consider doing a virtual class for the Morenistas or others, introducing from ECF. I think it would be a great introduction to moms, aunties, and grandmas.
The mornings. What is that group?
That's what she calls her shoppers, the Mornistas.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, we would love to do that. We're not shy, so if they want to do a virtual, if they want to do a class in the park, we'd be happy to do that. If it's their own group and they feel comfortable and safe with all the people that are going to participate, we'd be happy to do that either live or virtual. It's super fun either way. When we did our virtual classes, and we did them some from LA and some from Arizona, and we had people from all over the world literally joining us, from Canada, people in New York, people from Hungary, Bulgaria, Germany, Japan. So we really had fun having all these people like join us and be with us when we couldn't be with anybody. So that was the fun part about it.
It was fun.
Awesome. So Marta made a comment and I totally agree. Your business is an asset to our community.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Marta.
I know you guys have been made to feel like you're not an essential business, but you guys are so essential, especially for kids right now who are at home and not doing much and, sitting in front of the computer for school and sitting in front of the computer to watch TV. I mean, there's just not a lot of activity for them right now. So I really hope you guys get this space. I hope that you guys are able to open up even, limited classes indoors would be just wonderful. And I hope I can help you guys in any way, push for that and push for the county to allow for some of this. I definitely think that's another way that the city could help you guys is by pushing on the county and applying some pressure there to help get you guys back open.
Well, we appreciate you just being there and caring enough to just get the word out to the business about small businesses. That's already, a big help for people, just being aware that people are there and they're still operating, and knowing that somebody gives us a platform to do that. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, you guys. And Candace, another question for you.
Okay.
What is your business motivation? How do you stay motivated?
The kids.
You see the kids?
It's the kids. It's all about the kids. We're the people that will spend all day with our kids at camp, 6 hours. On the way home, we're talking about all the amazing things they've done and achieved and the cuteness that they did. At home, we're going to bed talking about the kids. It's like nonstop. They inspire us. These kids, when we see them accomplish their small goals, it's just so inspiring. And when we see them start to become leaders within the group with each other and starting to help each other, and it's just, we have the best job ever. We're so lucky and blessed that we get to do what we're doing, because it's just, we feel good every day because these children are just amazing. They really are.
Yeah, last week I had a one-on-one with a client, and he said, "Oh, wow, I conquered something I've never been able to conquer before." Those cute comments come all day. So that's the thing that motivates us 100%.
Or the children that come for the first time and at the end of the day tell their parents, "I really did have my best day ever." Those, you just can't beat that. Because
we advertised that on our Facebook page, and they saw that. And so when they came and they saw us, they go, "They really are there. They're really there." And then we really did have our best day ever. So glad that we lived up to our promise, our motto, and we're motivated every day by the children.
That's so great. That's so great. I mean, I don't think any of us can thank you guys truly enough for what you guys do. I work with a couple youth groups in Culver City also, and I know how rewarding it is to see the kids when they accomplish their goal, or even when they don't, if they learned something from it and challenged themselves. I mean, it's a really, really different type of reward, and I'm so glad that you guys help so many different kids of all varying levels. That's truly unique with what you guys do.
Thank you.
Well, we're open to set up an event for anybody who has a group, moms groups, kids groups. we were at the Special Needs Carnival in Culver City last year. We had a booth there, so we get around, and we're happy to set something up for you, a special event. Some kid had his birthday party with us, his 6th birthday party, online, virtual, and Mom said we really outdid ourselves. She had no idea that it was going to be like that. So you can see that online. It's day 20 of our EC Kids. I know, yeah, I do all the videos, so so it's fun.
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
We're welcome to come.
Yeah,
that's great. Well, I'd like to thank you guys so much for joining me this morning and for being willing to talk about your business and the struggles and how we can help you. You know, Culver City is, like I said, it's very unique, and our city loves our businesses, and we're all trying to figure out how to help those businesses. So I hope that this video will give you guys a little bit of a boost, and more people will reach out to you. The birthday party thing is very cool, especially, you know, little kids right now are feeling super bummed about their birthdays.
They really are.
You guys provide, you know, a wonderful service, and it sounds like that was really, really wonderful for that child's birthday. So, you know, if anybody's watching and you're looking for something cool for a birthday, here you go. And I just want to say, you know, again, thank you. One of the goals of this was, like I said, I feel like the city should be having basic conversations like this. What do you need? How are things going? And that was part of my goal with this. Is I'm not a small business owner, so I can't presume to know what the struggles or what you guys are going through and what you guys need. So for me, this was just logical. And then I realized nobody else was really doing that. And I wanted to provide an avenue to have these conversations in the open where people can ask questions and things like that. So I just want to thank you guys so much for coming on with me this morning and sharing your business. It's truly wonderful. You guys are doing a wonderful service for this community. And I really hope you guys are able to get that space in the ice rink. That would be really, really amazing. And I encourage everyone here to write a letter to the city council, to the planning commission, anybody, everywhere, and let them know that you want them in this space. I can't think of anything better to go in there, honestly.
Well, thank you. And thank you for having us. And
yes, amazing.
The mindset that you have moving forward is the one that we need. So we appreciate that. Yes,
that's awesome. Thank you so much for giving us that platform. Heather, you're amazing.
Amazing.
Guys, thank you. You know, like I said, to me, this is just basic, and it's just the beginning. So thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. And everyone, again, I'm going to link their Facebook page so you can go see the 30 days of fun videos that they have up on their Facebook. And on the bottom of the ticker, you'll see the information. So they have www.ecfkids.com. or you can email them at info@ecfkids.com if you have any further questions. If you leave them here in the chat, even after, I'll make sure to pass them along, or you know, I'll answer you if you have a question for me. And if you'd like any more information about my campaign, my website is heatherforculvercitycouncil.com, or you can comment here, message me, call me. I'm available. So thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I hope
Thank
you all have a great day and a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Don't forget, everything counts for kids.
I love it. 100%, you guys. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye. Thank you, Heather.
Bye. Thank you.